Hello, everyone. This is Jarvis S. Scott with What's Happening Birmingham. Today, I have the honor and pleasure, my good friend, Birmingham's attorney. Everybody know this face, the Cain law firm, the name you know and can trust. Attorney Tanita Cain, thank you for coming on the podcast today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Great. So, little background information. I've been knowing Tanita has been knowing me for years, and she can tell you all about my humble beginnings to where I'm doing now. We've been talking about this for weeks. We're gonna start an ongoing series. I like to call it the Cain reaction. You all do not try to trademark this because she will come at you for this. And basically what this is, Attorney Cain's reaction to just legal issues you hear in the news. So from time to time, she'll be coming on the podcast to kind of talk about that and give her reaction as an attorney. And this does not constitute legal advice. So you will have to call her if you want to, her to represent you or give her, legal advice about your situation. So what better way to kick it off with a very well-known celebrity, rap person, Boosie. Have you heard about Boosie's situation?
Boosie can't do no wrong in my eyes ever. So
okay.
I'm biased.
All right, so we're gonna watch this video, and Attorney Cain's gonna give her reaction as an attorney of what you should do if you are pulled over by the police, like Boosie was. So you all bear with me for the kind of work this little Zoom magic out real quick.
I'm excited to see what Boosie is doing in the news again.
Yeah, again. He's something.
What did he do, Jarvis?
What did he do this time? Share screen. Oh, I guess I already got the shared screen on. Let me know if you hear it. All right, do you see the screen?
No.
Uh-oh.
Did you stop sharing from before?
Let's see. Stop sharing. Okay, let me see if you can do it now. Do you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. And you hear the sound?
You got to play it. Yes.
Hold on. One second. We're just gonna step to the back. You have a seat. If you want to stand up, you can. Alright, is there any marijuana in that car, man, or any other drugs in the car?
Nah, bro, I was smoking a blunt, bro.
Okay. Bro, you're good. I got you. As long as you're honest with me, I'm honest with you, okay?
I can't keep going through this, though, bro. I just can't, bro. I can't, bro. I don't do no wrong. I don't do shit, bro.
It's illegal.
Bro, I gotta go to y'all superiors and file charges, man. It's harassment. It's every day. I can't even live. I moved to the country to fucking live, bro. I get 6 years on my back. Fuck. Come on, man. Give a fuck all them jail. I'm like that. I go in there and fight the police and spit on the bitch. Every fucking body. Cause I'm tired, bro. I'm ready to fucking roll me. Tired, bro. Tired, bro.
Coming up on
whatever you want fucking do, we can do. That's how the fuck I feel. I got real fun money. Fuck about this shit. Lock me up whatever the fuck you want to lock me up for. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired of being fucked with.
So today, before we go to more parts of this video, tell me your first initial thoughts.
Okay, so I heard him say that he's tired and that he's feel like he's being harassed. So he says every single day is what I heard him say. And so he has a right to feel that way if they are stopping him every single day or often for no reason. One, I didn't hear why they pulled him over, what was going on, like if there was an expired tag, or was there an improper lane change? Was there a traffic violation? Were they speeding? Or did they just pull him over? And if they just pulled him over because he was driving while black or driving while boosie, then that's wrong.
Okay, so what leads to, and I'm not jumping more into this, like I guess like you said, wish we could have seen the, like when the officer first pulled him over. What leads him to, from him getting pulled over to him put in handcuffs, unless he's under, arrest or something?
So this is the detainment. This is he's technically not under arrest.
Okay.
He is being handcuffed and detained because officers do this, one, sometimes for their safety, to ensure that you're not going to pull a gun on them or you're not going to attack them. So they will handcuff you and detain you. However, now we have laws that in the United States that say that once you've been handcuffed and detained on a traffic violation, they do not have to search your car. Now, probable cause. I heard the officer say he smelled marijuana. So there's his probable cause. Now they can search the vehicle. They oftentimes say probable cause. Sometimes it's if they smell it, they smell it, and that's a probable cause to search your vehicle.
Okay, let's watch a little more of this real quick.
Still by himself. There's no other unit behind me.
I need to go sell. Punch everybody down here, fast. I'm gonna spit on every fucking nurse in that bitch. I'm gonna make you charge me. I'm gonna show you how I get down when I get locked up. I'm gonna show you how I get down. I'm gonna make them bitches whoop me. They gonna get a charge. I'm gonna make them whoop me. Cause when these comes come out, I'm gonna punch them in their feet. I'm going out like a gangster. You gotta knock my fucking teeth out, buddy. And you're gonna get sued like a dog. I'm ready now. I'm all the way ready. I'm gonna show them how I get down and be off. Why? I'm gonna punch on the first white boy I see in that bitch. I swear to God, my daddy great. Any nurse, I'm gonna spit on that bitch. I ain't playing. Watch how I shine in this bitch. Watch out. I bet I get along with you for Mason. I bet you. You fucking with a treasure, motherfucker. I'm ready now. I'm ready to go to jail. First, let us out handcuffed. Guess who we attack? We gonna tear that bitch up. They gonna have to kill us in that bitch. I swear to God. Cause I'm tired, bro. I work hard every fucking day. Every fucking day I'm getting pulled over every my people. I'm getting targeted, bro. My license plate is white. I'm targeted. It ain't never birth control pills or something for one of my bitches. That's all. Birth control pills or something for my bitches. You know bitches can't get pregnant from me. Yeah, I got a lot of hoes sucking in my house right now. Yeah. I got like 35 hoes sucking in my house right now. If anybody want they suck, let me know. Bitch, I'm ready to fight. I take off I could fight. I would throw them bitches within the office. All you do is take off their bag and they gun. And I'ma throw them bitches with you in the parking lot. I'm like that, man. I moved out here for change. I'm finna sell my shit. Car is not stolen. Registration is right. The tag is right. I was pulled over because it's boosted car. You fucking motherfuckers are targeting my vehicle. You're targeting my vehicle. If I was a white college player, you wouldn't fuck with my vehicle. If I played soccer or baseball, you wouldn't fuck with my vehicle. You'll stop them for an autograph.
I'm gonna give you a citation for marijuana. Alright?
For the smell of marijuana.
No, you'll be fine.
Crumbs on the floorboard.
There's some bags in there. There's 2 bags in there. Alright? I'm gonna give you a citation for alleged burglary, and that's it. All right. I'm gonna let y'all be on about your business. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take the handcuffs off. You gotta sit in the car.
Bro, I'm just tired, bro. It's take time to do it. If you let me go, just let me go. I'm going to file charges right now.
I got you. Just have a seat and I'll grab back, okay?
All right, so
While you get that off the screen or whatever you're getting ready to do, let's talk about that for a second. Now, while he's being detained,
okay.
what I don't advise is that there's not an infraction for you speaking to the officers. However, when you start to spew threats, you're going to get yourself in a little more trouble.
Yeah, I thought that was like terrorist threats. Like, I'm going to get in there and
I'm gonna spit on the nurses. I'm gonna assault the first white boy I see, et cetera, et cetera. So I would be very careful of the things that you do say when you are being detained. You can say certain things. However, just be careful what you're saying. Don't spew out any threats of who you're going to violently take care of or jump on or assault or, spitting on someone is an assault as well. So just be very careful. I do understand his frustration because he oftentimes was clamoring about them pulling him over a lot. And I still didn't get to the bottom of why they pulled him over in the first place, because he even himself said that his tag was up to date. It was a white tag. So it was nothing no destruction or anything over his tag, that a covering or anything. And that I'm assuming that the licensed driver was fined. So he didn't have any infractions because I think they probably ran both of them. So what's the problem? What was the initial problem? And then he said, I'm going to give you a citation for the marijuana. And so Booster was like, what, the smell of marijuana? Because he said, yeah, I was smoking. However, it's oftentimes great for you just to shut up, be quiet, stop talking, because you don't have to admit to doing anything. Because oftentimes what I see is that the police, they want to search your vehicle, they're going to find a way to search your vehicle. So you don't have to give them permission. People oftentimes get afraid and give the police permission to search their vehicle. If they don't have probable cause to search your vehicle, do not give them permission to search your vehicle. Trust me, if they could search your vehicle legally, they don't usually ask. They just go to searching your vehicle. That's one way that people oftentimes, get themselves in a trouble on a routine traffic stop, is that they allow, someone to search their vehicle. If they have probable cause to search your vehicle, they will search your vehicle without your permission, because by lawfully, they have a right to do so. Something else, he said I think that the best thing for him to have done and said is to file the complaint. What he was talking about is going to their superiors and filing a complaint, and so that's fair, because if they are harassing him every day or often, in which, based on this little clip, like I said, I don't know what was the initial stop, so we can only assume. And then the officer didn't say anything about a ticket. Like when he starts saying, I'm going to, what he was going to write him up for, he never said, I'm going to write you up for improper lane change or speeding or whatever. He said he was going to write him up for the marijuana that was in the car, and he was like, what, on the floorboard? So was there, they said bags of marijuana, and I just kind of looked down at, and tried to pull this article up because there was an article on this, and I think in one of those articles, and I don't know how true it is because I've not done my research on my own, but one of the articles said that there was some money in one bag, so it's not illegal to have money, and then there was marijuana in the other bag, but they didn't say how much marijuana. And if you go from the conversation that Bootsy was having, it sounded like there wasn't much, some crumbs, or whatever. However, if you go by what the officer's reaction, he made it seem as if there was more than crumbs that were in the bag. So what are you doing? You looking up the article as well?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up as well. I mean, it's just, I always want to say this too, and for kids watching at home, you can't be like Bootsy because Bootsy is a celebrity. He could pull that and he knew that it's being taped. 9 times out of 10, if you do that to some cops, it may not end the way like his ended, especially the way Bootsy was
that
acting.
it won't. Yeah, I guarantee that you won't. But I've seen some people here locally in Birmingham, Alabama, go at the cops and talk reckless to the cops, and sometimes they get arrested and sometimes they don't. And these are people who are known to be mouthy when it comes to adversary situations. But anyway, so be careful, like Jarvis said, out there mouthing off at the police and spewing out threats and threatening to jump on, be assault, or any of those terrorist threats, or could have been. And think about this. He said, in the first white boy I see, could be racial. So be careful.
But the main thing, I guess like you tell your clients too, is I guess people forgot even with this video, you always have the right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything at all.
You don't. I advise you never to say anything. If you're asked a direct question, you can or cannot answer it depending on what the question is. I oftentimes, if they're asking you to search your vehicle, I would say no if I were you, because your silence they may take as a yes. So I definitely would voice no, but you don't have to mouth bag and talk. You can let them do all that big talking that they're doing. You can say, or let them know that, hey, you are violating my rights, and that I am going to go to your superiors, because maybe that will stop them or make them think about what they're doing is wrong. But you don't have to do all of that. And I'm with Jarvis. Bootsy knew he was being filmed. Who was filming him, by the way?
I think it was off the cam, the video cam.
Off the body cam of the
body cam. Now, I don't know whether this covers in Alabama. I know people may be watching, not living in Alabama. So do you have the right to video record now in Alabama if you get pulled over by police? Like hold your phone up and record the whole thing and point at the officer and things like that?
Yeah, but there is something pending in legislation that is around the video recording. And I want to say it's coming out of, is it Texas that is coming out of? But there is something that is being trying to be pushed through, where they're saying that you can be only so many feet in, because they're going to charge you with obstruction. If you're filming officers or in the line of duty, I can't remember how many feet that they're allowing you to be within the proximity of it. So don't quote me on that, but I know that there's some kind of law that's trying to be passed that if you are in you got to be so many feet, let's say 8 feet away or something like that. And that you can't, and if you come past that 8 feet, and in the haste of time, who counting feet? Who counting the feet? So the officer's gonna say you were within 8 feet if you're filming, so you better be far away and just zoom in. But if that law does become a federal law and or orchestrated in the state, but that's what I know about filming. So right now, legally you can film, legally you can record, but they are trying to put some parameters around video recording, and that's coming out of another state. But usually, in the way our Supreme Court is ruling right now, very conservative, it might just pass.
Do you know what's happening in Birmingham? Find out now with the all-new What's Happening Birmingham app. Download today on Android, iPhone, and iPad for free. Get info on everything you need to know about local news, events, businesses, restaurants, and more. Visit our website, what'shappeningbirmingham.com, follow us on Twitter at HappeningBham, or call us at 205-538-4508. Download the What's Happening Birmingham app today. What's Happening Birmingham, your source for everything Birmingham.